This is Brandon Welch again with clickscrazy.com, Panama City Beach website design company. And today we wanted to do something a little bit different. We want to actually show you how we resolve a problem that we're dealing with a design concept. So if you look on the screen, you'll see that we have a new website design that we're building. This is a custom design. This is not a template. This is for a company called Knoll Contracting located here in Panama City Beach, and they're a builder. So what I'm working on specifically is this Learn More button. Now the purpose of this video is not to show you step by step how we make changes to a website concept, but more specifically why we do it and how it differs from just purchasing a website template for $99 on the web. So let's look at this Learn More button. Now I don't like this button. Now you might initially look at it and say, well, you know, that's the button that's there. We want people to click it. It looks fine. Well, it's not really detailed enough. I don't think it sticks out, and I don't think it catches the user's attention enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of style this button together. Okay, so I'm going to move quickly for time's sake. So the first thing that I'm going to do is figure out what I want to do with it. Well, I know I want it to pop out a little bit more. Okay, so let me go ahead and see if I can do that. So just watch me as I make these changes and kind of think to yourself how it might affect the user. Right now I'm adding a little bit of a shadow that I'm going to put behind the button. Okay, I'm just deleting the extra space here. Okay, that shadow's a bit too dark, so let's just lighten it up. Okay, so I just added a little bit of a shadow to that button. Let's compare it with the previous or original version. Original with a little bit of a shadow. You see how it gives you a slightly different feel on the button? Well, let's do some more. This text, Learn More, this text is, you know, just plain Arial. It's what the main text uses. It kind of blends in. I want it to stick out a little bit different. So I'm actually going to use the font face that's actually in the logo just to make it a little bit different. I think it'll make it look a little bit more detailed. So let me go and choose my font. Okay, it's a little bit too big. It's getting too close to the edges there, so I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller. And making it smaller is not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, now it looks a little bit too plain to me, so what can we do about that? I think I'm going to try and add some light borders on the back there. Again, I'm moving quickly. I don't expect you to be watching for all these steps, but again, try and pay attention to the actual changes that are taking place and see how they can adjust the feel of the design. Okay, so now let's look at what we have so far. This was our original. This is our new button. See how those slight differences really kind of give it a nice effect? Well, I want to do one last thing. I want to make the button pop out a little bit more. So I just gave it an inner shadow. I picked a little bit darker orange. So now you should see the button just a slightly more beveled. Okay, so let's kind of compare it back and forth again. This was our original. And this is our new one. Switch back and forth again, zoomed out. Original. New one. So really, this is what design is all about. This is what a custom design is all about. All these little intricacies and details that really make the design polished and clean and really separate it from just a template site that you purchase. Also, the thought as to where this button was going to go was also a consideration. You know, it's not the main focus of the page. We don't want people to come here and just click this button. But if they are looking in this photo section and maybe clicking back and forth through the different panoramic images, yes, we do want them to click the button. So it's those kinds of considerations that a professional website designer can assist you with and is able to accomplish. Well, thanks again for watching. Again, this is Brandon Welch with ClicksCrazy.com. Until next time, leave your comments below.